This is a test of the American Broadcasting System. This is an audible recording, exposure to America, the world. Pardon. I am a writer, published and registered IRS, born a little girl. My name is Jay, mother of 3. Unmarried now in the way I want to be. I'm all alone. There's no one here besides me. The years have come and gone. But America has been beside me. That's how I made it this far. I penned EnigmaQ, and then I added a 7. Through the lightning. And Nefertiti's essence. I am one. EnigmaQ7. The G, well, it could stand for God's child, because I am a Christian, meek and mild. The good book says, only the meek shall inherit the earth. I am a flower child. I've seen the middle, I've seen the end of the solar system of now and then, past the 5th element. Where a 6 and a 9 a yin and a yang. But in the contrast, a negative game, especially when the 9 has been eliminated to be an asteroid, a piece of rock, a planet void, not even a moon, not even another sun. The 1, the 9, the highest one. That's when it started. And a precursor negative. But we will not let the family be eliminated or put through a fine sieve. The universe is watching. But just like when you are grown, It's not interfering of you thinking you're sitting on a throne to judge and rule and decide for others. This is not an election of sisters or brothers. And so, the changes that were made, said to be corrected in a logic, a science game, to replace an OG with something negative D is not the right solution. And from that negative, consuming, deleting, it's spreading. It needs to be corrected before through the door of dimensions to pie the holes of intentions with great power does come great responsibility. That's why some say, I'm not strong enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not able, so I elect thee from your prerequisites, your presentations in the truth. Elect you as a representative. I give you great power. But remember the hour you work for me. And so, the democracy the land of the free, the home of the brave, that respect each other, all. No master, no slave. And the variable representative that were chosen to say to the rest of the world, we are the USA. This world is free. It's number 3. The family of the solar system, while the water life flows twice. Two different spoons. one with milk, and on number 3, the other with water. The 2 tablespoons of the galaxy Milky Way. Milk, the water of life for the human, and for some life. So many debates, some less, some great. But to everything, there is a reason and a time for every season under heaven. So judge ye not, lest ye be judged the same. And then a point of soft drive, hard drive phenomena, life drive, evolution-wise, reverse engineered, reverse restructured atom, the quantum of physics, has now become the next step, the transition for the physics of the 3rd millennium, USAE. And so the calendar, Ozone's D, for each country has their own. Judge ye not, lest ye be judged. One point about the continuum. Some call the evolution. Some call the end. Some call the beginning. About now and then. And when. So many versions. So many right and wrong. So many wrong and right. In a continuum song of life. All life. The very first. From a BBT to a Cro-Magnet B. From a micro out of water. From the birth of a daughter, child. One question still remains. There's an answer, but the game is time. If you know everything, man, you could destroy everything, not knowing the hand of your great power. You could destroy everything. So hot is hot, cold is cold. Silver is silver, gold is gold. Love is love, hate is hate. Less is less, great is great. Can you hear me now? There was a song that once said, for the Father, nothing. Lead is lead. He doesn't have the power of continuum. So make him subservient, even if he thinks he's number one. Who is the president? Who is the queen? The earth is blue. The earth is green. Science said Mars is red. Venus has no arms, and Mercury moves the lead of the thermostat. Pluto so far, it looks black. And Saturn has rings. The only one that shines like a second sun. Is it? Is it the only other one? Can you see all the way past Z to zero? When the era of time says, you have far to go, man. You have been given a hand of great power. And on planet number 3, a rotation of 24 hours. What will you do with your time? When your soft drive is not even half full. What will you do? Will you act wise and tries to do the right thing? Or will you treat others like fools with you at the head of the line? This is the point. Another phenomena in a time of AA that shines in the same day of 24 hours. Aquarius for some, Apocalypse for others. Why? The ground, the sky, covers the same way. The way of milk and water. The way of the son and the daughter. And the great debaters continue even today. Without her, there will be no world continuum. Some think he's just a way of enhancement, like fertilizer. But then the wiser says, without him, she is nothing. And she says to him, you're nothing, man. You're nothing without me. We just ended 2023 AD, 21st century, 2 millenniums USA Earth, and the birth of another phenomenon on its way. Is it just for the USA? Mortal, immortal, 101,000 years of seconds, time. What is it to you? Past the 2020 vision of the human, when that in itself is wrong. The system of 3, XYZ, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Past the door of pi. Time is not stable. So what is the truth and what is a lie? For the mother, nothing. And now the entire family, the system of the sun, is about to present another phenomenon. It has been calculated and debated to what it means and says, but .6 is not the fix. So what changes will be made and said to be right. When a P is turned into an A, when an A has been added as a D to say, that is right. What is time in the universe of the Milky Way? How many years, seconds, eons, atoms? The physics that play as the elected representative are true all the way. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing added to the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. The numbers play from a point past adult, grown. Numbers say, and in between stands the 19. And 2020, will it continue all the way to the phenomena of E equals MC square? The square that carries 4 corners: east, west, north, south. (2024) AD is in the house. The soft drive, the hard drive, and the transition of the life of people. And with all the MP, the great power, the great money, no toy. Can change what it's about to really be. And if you want to play in the sea of disbelief, belief, go out there. Check it for yourself. Through education, application, and the experience. For yourself. Because I can look through a machine called a microscope. And it will seem like I'm looking through a telescope. It's a machine. Who? Where did it come from? A man made it. A human. Boy or girl. So, have they been there themselves? Where they can declare the world of infinity? It's just a point of logic to prevent chaos. So should you let your not half full go down to empty? And follow the yellow brick road? To an imaginary wizard who can fix everything, hiding behind a screen, who's just like you, who needs help too. This is 2024 AD USAE, human command through the hand of democracy, equal with liberty and justice for all. Strong enough to even say every day, give me, you're tired, you're poor, you're wretched, humble, yearning to be free. Because we, the people, the government that is, in order to form a more perfect union, knowing it's not perfect, but working every day to get closer and closer to say, I am somebody to be reckoned with. Galaxy, Milky Way. Respect, equal respect, because I don't know where you came from. You said you made me and you can take me out. I heard that the other day from a human thought to have the clout and the miracle continues. And the great debaters play at the table of decision, thinking they're the only way that's right. And life goes on. And 2024 is about to play a game of poker that can take the ace all the way down below the 2 and say that you can't beat the Joker. It's about to be a full house. The royal flush. The Joker, the King, the Queen, the Jack, the 10. But what's wrong with planet number 9? The ace, the highest one. Until one day someone decided, solar system of the sun, the Joker from now on will be number 1. Just put it in. And said, what will be, will be. The moon can shine right next to the sun, and you will see daylight and me, and think it is the daytime. The AM, not the P. Why? Because you see the light everywhere. And the moon says, I don't care if 2020 can't see that it's darkness to be. What is wrong? What is right? And what might happen now when the cow jumps over the moon. And the sun at the same time. Call AM. The different spoons are behind the sun. The clouds are behind the moon. And the water of life for the Milky Way will become a joker fabricated to lubricate away, not the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. God or no God, one or many. So now we play the waiting game. The four-corner square. What is the saying? The knowing of four. Through the door past pi. For real? When pi is forevermore. 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 You don't hear me, do you? Time goes on, and so do we. So many variables, not an to see. What to do for old and new. To be born or not to be. That's a good question. I am G. JGQ7A1. Flower child of the second millennium AD America, Earth. From birth, not mechanics. Mother Nature's child. Flower child. Natural. Meek and mild. You know, sometimes some people think niceness is weakness. And that dumb is dumb. And that genius is genius. So give them some. Have you heard that song? Today is today. And the Milky Way carries the solar system of the sun. Earth, number 3, in a universe 2 to 1. And today is called Wednesday of a 7-day week. Calendar E past 2023. And life now seeks another answer. Not wanting to be well, not wanting to be unfree anymore. Was that even a question? What will you do with your time? You have the freedom of time in your life. The power of evolution and continuum. A mother that loves you, Mother Nature. And for the Father, nothing. You decide. But only for you. This is my journal entry today. Through a test of the American broadcasting system, this I say: free country, freedom of speech, and free will all the way. I am EnigmaQ.